What is happening, everyone? Welcome back. We get the live stream going down right now. Couple minutes into this game already. 3 minutes, I should say, actually. 10-7 right now. Raptors are up. Devin Booker not with the Suns tonight. He is not suiting up, so hopefully the Raps can take advantage of that. We'll see what happens. I don't need to tell you guys. It's been a weird stretch of the season. No one saw this coming. Raptors fans are used to a lot of good surprises, but this one not so pleasant. We'll see how it goes tonight. Phoenix scores. 1 point lead for Toronto. That's Torrey Craig. That's a sneaky pickup for the Suns. As you guys can tell, I'm having a great hair day out here. All right, I'm seeing some calling for the tank here in the chat. Nice and early. Raptors fans have lowered the expectation. Okogie, he's got the ball. I got to say, Josh Okogie's a nice player. I liked him back when he was on Minnesota. Chris Paul tries the pick and roll, turns it over. Siakam with it now. Driving in, and then a blocking foul. He's going to be shooting too. Oh, no, it's on the floor. It's going to be side out of bounds Raptors ball. Hey, okay, we got a super chat coming in from Champion Gold, aka Cherry Reaper Gaming, saying, my cheeks are dry. I need these lads to wet them up a bit. Jesus Christ. Starting this live stream with an absolute bang of a super chat. Champion Gold, you guys heard the man say it. We'll see what the Raptors can do. Trent Jr. misses that shot. Rebounded there by Ayton. Okay, we get another super chat coming in from the OG. Oh, hold on. Not playing my animation properly. My animations. Where we go? There we go. Marcel Martin with a hashtag tank for Wemby. Pushing that agenda. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. But Justin Champagnie getting waived from the roster today. I saw someone comment this on our post. They said, where there's smoke, there's fire. So I agree with that. I think this is part of a bigger scheme. A trade going down potentially involving the Raptors. We'll see what happens. OG and Anunoby with a beautiful reverse. But yeah, clearing up some roster space. If we were going to trade someone, I think we're looking for multiple assets back rather than like one big piece to contribute now, which could explain the need for some extra roster space. I think, to state the obvious, there's something coming. Whether it's big, who knows? But Raptors fans kind of really upset with the complacency, it seems, of the management in Toronto right now. So guys, seems like something's on the way. We'll see what it is. Got another super chat as well. The animations are buggy today, guys. There we go. This one coming from Tom Moreau saying, there'll be no Champagnie this NYE, just wine. Look at that, man. Absolutely hilarious. Tom Moreau, shout out for the super chat. And a moment of silence for Justin Champagnie. I'm sure someone's going to pick him up. 7 minutes left in the first. I think Justin Champagnie will get picked up pretty quick by someone. Siakam misses that, gets batted around. Raptors fighting for it. Out of bounds off of Chris Paul. There we go. Raptor ball. Are they going to reverse it? Suns are asking for it, and I think they got the call reversed. Monty Williams calls a timeout. Anonymous ASMR saying CP3 overrated at this point. Yeah, he's having a decline. The guy's like, 37? I'm pretty sure he's like the same age as LeBron. LeBron's doing okay, but Chris Paul's up there in age. I cut him some slack for sure. No longer the All-NBA Chris Paul, but still like a valuable player, no doubt. I wonder what he's getting paid. That's an interesting question, actually. That could make him a little bit overrated, I guess. As you guys can see, I got my Cool Bet sponsored play of the day up on the screen. We got player assists, Scotty Barnes to get at least 3. Player points, OG Anunoby over 18.5. Let's see what happens. Fred VanVleet's still out, so Scotty Barnes is going to have some more primary ball handling responsibilities. Hopefully that can lead to some assists for the bet. And OG Anunoby, pretty decent start here for him. I got to check the box score, but he had a good reverse a moment ago. My phone's just plugged in, but I'll stay tapped in with the box score throughout. Michelle in the chat asking, where can someone watch the stream online? Try Stream East. That's a good site. I recommended that one the other day. Hopefully the NBA doesn't take down our channel, but that's the one that I know works usually. Shout out Brandon. Happy holidays, happy New Year's. Hope everything's good with you, man. Appreciate the kind words in the chat. Tom Moreau, he's saying he's smashed the Suns today with a bet. Still cheering for Raptors, though. Hedging my emotional breakdown. That's a beautiful thing in betting. The emotional hedge, when, just as Tom said, you got a team that you're really hoping wins. Throw some money on the other team so that way, you can feel decent about something. But I'm with you, Tom. I'm hoping the Raptors can pull it off. Mustafa, how's it going? Appreciate you, my guy. I'm doing great. Wow, first 13 games at home. 10-3 for the Raptors. Last 5, 0-5. It's been day and night, man. It's crazy. Well, guys, as I mentioned, no Justin Champagnie. Seems like that's a roster space move. What's coming back? Throw out the ideas. Chris Paul shoots it over there to Torrey Craig. He gets it back to CP3. Guarded by Barnes. Oh my God. That's the second horrible turnover for Chris Paul trying to run a pick and roll. That one was especially bad. Trent Jr., mid-range, misses. That was a nice shot too. Rebounded by Ayton. Rebound there. Good job. Nice rebound by Gary Trent Jr. I swear, that guy, he doesn't care for rebounds or assists. He's there to shoot the ball, but good to see him getting an important one there. Hands it off to OG Anunoby. Anunoby, come on, man. Get me those points. Pick and roll to Koloko. That was beautiful. That was a little handoff. Pick and roll. Good cut to the basket. Nice. 16-10 wraps up at the moment. Koji. Is that how you say it? I always call him Josh Okogie. Torrey Craig hits another 3. Siakam kicks it out. Trent Jr. There we go. Dial it up, Gary. Nice shot for him. Broadcast mentioned it earlier, but he had a 42-point game versus the Suns. See if he can get another good performance tonight. The Raps could desperately need it. He's actually played nice. He's had back-to-back 20-point games at least. After coming back off his little injury stint, he's looked pretty nice. Man, maybe we're going to wake up tomorrow and hear he was moved. Who knows what's going on? OG's fouled. Okay, there we go. He'll be shooting too. Mustafa asking, realistically, where do you see us finishing this season? Great question. Great question. I would say I could see the Raptors squeaking in a playoff game from like the 10 or the 9 seed. Whether or not we care for that, I don't know, but I really don't think we'll be in the tanking mix. I would assume we're probably going to end up there in like the 10 seed or the 9 seed, and maybe that's ambitious even, but I don't see us going full tank. The Raptors are still too good. I feel like even if you rest a lot of stars, you're still going to have some decent players out there that could win a game themselves. We see it happen, like Trent Jr. Well, okay, I mean, maybe he's traded, I don't know, but Trent Jr. can go off. Siakam goes off. Fred goes off. Even Chris Boucher has like really great games. Anunoby has good games. There's still the potential to steal these weird games. And if everyone stays healthy, I mean, like they can't. I doubt Masai is going to put guys on the rack to try to tank. I think the 10 or the 9 seed is the realistic at this point. Curious what you guys think. Suns with it on offense. Courtney Lee hits a three, man. He's had a good season so far for Phoenix. That ended up being a nice signing. Anunoby slips on the floor, maintains his dribble, and hands it off to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Come on, OG. Come on, OG. Misses that. Rebounded by Washington. Ayton misses that, man. Ayton's had a weird situation in Phoenix. Like, it's just thing after thing with him and that team. Whether it's the contract, arguing with teammates, not agreeing with coaches, getting pissed off with the media, like demanding trades. Oh, Raptors missed the three. Rebound by Ayton. But yeah, it's a weird situation. That man's been on the trade block for a while. Ayton has it now on offense, guarded by Thad Young. Good active hands by Thad. The cutter, Torrey Craig hits it, man. He's a good player. Didn't he played for Denver, didn't he? I'm pretty, yeah, he did. He's been nice for Phoenix. Oh, no way. Is that Ishmael Wainwright that's going to check in? Thad Young putting it off the glass, gets it to go. All right. Dante asking if I've seen Avatar 2. I have not. Courtney Lee turns it over. Lost the handle. It's out of bounds. All right, wraps up by 3. It's going to be a TV timeout, I believe. So a little hiatus from the game at the moment. Yeah, I got to go catch Avatar 2. I just finished up. I'm not usually a big TV guy. Just finished up Game of Thrones. How many people here have watched Game of Thrones? Man, that was an unreal show. It's weird. I can't watch. I struggle to watch movies and TV shows sometimes because I'm just so like fixated on watching things that are like I'll watch documentaries and sports, like things that apply to the real world, I guess. Kind of a fickle thing to say, but yeah, I watched Game of Thrones and I was like, oh my God, like I'm nerding out. This show's amazing. So a lot of people thought it was a controversial ending. I almost brought it up on stream that I was about to watch the final game of Game of Thrones, the final episode of Game of Thrones. And I didn't because I knew someone in the chat was going to ruin it for me. I was that invested. I wasn't willing to risk it. But what a show, man. That normally just only in the sports, it seems, like exclusively. I don't even watch movies. But Game of Thrones was unreal. Oh no, and I don't mean House of Dragons. House of Dragons came on, and then I was like, you know what? This show's pretty popular. I got to see what preceded this. So I went and watched Game of Thrones. Tom Morose saying, "Oh, Game of Thrones, greatest show on TV until it wasn't." The ending was bittersweet. It was weird. I won't throw out any spoilers for people, but Mustafa, the ending's not that bad, honestly. Like it's worth watching. I felt the same way. I was like, why am I gonna watch this much of a show just to know it has a really terrible, controversial ending? It's really not that bad. It's not that bad. I thought it was kind of cool. Jay saying, watch The Sopranos. I would definitely watch The Sopranos. Tom saying the ending is pathetic. You don't expect it, which I respect that. It's really easy to give that picture perfect ending, and in some regards they still did, but it's like, I like it. They kept people on their toes. That whole show, they were offing people left, right, and center. You never knew when it was coming. I thought it was cool. The element of surprise in that show is unmatched. Just like a Raptors season, the element of surprise right now, the hell is going on? Up in this game right now, but just still like completely confused about what's gotten into this basketball team. We're coming off TV break right now. A win here would go a long way. We'd snap a 5-game losing streak at home. Like this is a hopefully this has a better ending than Game of Thrones. Raps turn it over. Jock Landale with the rebound. He brings it up court. Where did Jock Landale come from? I actually kind of like his game, but just I did not know him until this season. Suns turn it over. It was a deflection by Young. Good active hands, man. Thad. Gotta love to see it. Malachi for three. Come on. The amount of arc he gets on that shot is crazy. Raps tap out the offensive rebound. Siakam calls for the pick. Thad sets it. Malachi again. Come on. Oh, gotta love the trigger finger, though. He's ready to go. And that is Ishmael Wainwright. Former Raptor for a little bit, got cut by the team. He's found a nice little home here in Phoenix. Well, we're in Toronto tonight, but you get what I mean. Flynn hands it off there to Trent Jr. Siakam. Beyond the arc right now. Throws it in. Back out. Trent Jr. Let's go. Man, Gary loves playing the Suns. He's been hot right now. Landale with it. Hands it off there for Damian Lee. Good job by the Raptors. Playing lights out defense right now. Getting another steal and then a foul. Pascal Siakam is fouled. He'll shoot two. And Chris Boucher has some wild facial hair right now. It's like a goatee shaved down the middle. The Quebecers, man, they're built different. Siakam shoots the shot, makes his first. Spooky Ghost Rider saying, watch The Wire. I've heard great things, actually. My dad likes that show. Suns with it on offense. Courtney Lee driving in, throwing out. Is that Dario Saric? It definitely is. Jock Landale gets the floater. Who is Jock Landale? Where did this guy come from? I like his game. It's freaking huge, but is he a rookie? Siakam with it. Throws it down to the corner. Chris Boucher for three. He gets it to go right in the face of Jock Landale, too. Nice three-pointer by Boucher. Apologize for what I said about his facial hair. Another steal by Thad Young. Oh, but then we turn it over right away. Suns with it again. Dude, Thad Young, keeping the hands active, though. Did he ever lead the league in steals? I feel like he might have when he was like 20-something. I forget, but maybe he didn't lead it. But Thad Young, showing some great defensive impact right now. Suns missed the three. Big rebound for Chris Boucher. Fighting off multiple Suns players for that board. Siakam downhill. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Misses. And then they're going to say he's fouled. Shooting the second follow-up shot. 31-24. Siakam with a chance for two at the line. Okay. Siakam getting some MVP chance. Okay. Super max. Super max. Yeah, he's putting up an impressive stat line throughout December. Tip of the hat. Siakam's been playing all NBA for sure. Okay, there we go. Heading into the intermission here, Raps are up 33 to 24 after the first quarter. Pretty good position to be in at the moment. Hopefully, we can sustain this. It's been a tough stretch of games. I do not need to tell you guys. The Raptors have lost themselves, but tonight, showing some fight back, and I'm liking what I see. Mustafa is saying Thad might be my favorite player on the team. Remember, he wasn't playing at all there in the early going of the season, but it's been awesome. He's came out, embraced the opportunity, and reminded Nick Nurse of why he's so important. We re-signed him this offseason, so definitely we saw a pretty good, useful veteran there. And he's like a coach, man. He's a coach on the floor. A lot of reasons why Thad Young's a great fit. Thad Young is definitely not allowed to be tank commander. I'm vetoing it right now. Not that anyone was pushing that agenda, but team sucks. Not Thad's fault. He's been a nice little story throughout this struggle of the season. He's come in and helped out. Brandon Tull saying, this is the only year I've ever been down for a tank. Victor is a player the league has never seen before. We are not a championship team. Tank makes sense. Get rid of everyone except Pascal. Yeah, well, we'll see. The right deals need to pop up, right? It's tough to tank with, as I mentioned earlier, this many players who are capable of playing at a high level. We don't have the star guy. Sorry, Pascal Siakam. We do have the star guy. But you get what I mean? We don't have a star that's going to win us games regardless, if that makes sense. Like, we don't have a... God, it feels like I'm just making another case against Pascal right now. But what I'm trying to say is, like, even without Pascal playing, it's not like you can hang up your best player and the season's done. Like, the Raptors are capable of winning games with valuable players sitting, including Pascal. So to properly tank, I agree. You would probably need to trade out some guys and get back young assets. I'm assuming you're going to want to do that anyways if you are a tanking position team. Because, yeah, I can't see that the Raptors sitting enough guys every single night without ending up like fined or sort of... You got to do the classic tank is what I'm saying. You got to field a healthy team that's just not ready to win, or you can just play broken schemes all night like Nick Nurse. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't think the tank is likely. I really don't think it is. I think we'll come back, get some young assets, focus on getting this team to play better. And what, again, to tank for a chance at the first overall pick when your team is still like this decent, let them play, let them develop chemistry. Like, a lot of these guys I think will stick around, but there's going to be some moves. Very loaded answer for you guys, but I'm not on the tank agenda. If it naturally happens, it happens. But, air ball by Thad Young. I don't think it will. Still too many decent guys on this team. There we go. Suns turn it over. It's been a lot of turnovers so far this game. Malachi Flynn kicks it out. Back over to Trent Jr. Gary turns the corner. And he's going to... That's an offensive foul. Another turnover. He is warding with the free hand, so... I don't think that's an unfair call. Raps get another turnover. What's the turnover count of this game? Still don't have my box score up. Predator Kingdom says, if I ever trade Siakam or OG, you better give me a top 5 player in return or a top 20 behind him. Yeah, you can't give away those guys for free. Like, they're such highly coveted players. We'll see if we can get sort of like a fire sale going for some of our guys because, yeah, like I keep saying, a lot of good players on this team. I can't figure out why it's so broken. Toronto Yardy saying, when did the Raptors trade Van Vliet to Phoenix? LOL. I think you're talking about Washington Jr. Yeah, they do kind of look similar. I agree. Boucher misses that three, rebounded by Landale. CP3 making a move, shoots the mid-range. Man, that's his bread and butter. That right there is the career of Chris Paul. The mid-range is deadly. Trent Jr. off the glass, misses. It's batted around. Tipped back out to the Suns. Chris Paul finds the far corner for Lee, who hits a three. Dude, he's been on fire from beyond the arc this season. I always thought he was low-key kind of a scrub when he was on Golden State. Like that, I didn't really ever see him being that impactful. He's looked good on the Suns, though. Anunoby backing in, shooting the mid-range, misses. That was a nice-looking shot and approach, but yeah, no good there for Anunoby. Chris Paul trying to get the pick and roll going, kicks it to the corner instead. Bro, Dario Saric hits a three. Lord 2 Senpai pointing out that Damian Lee, the Splash brother-in-law. That's hilarious, actually. I've never heard that. Yeah, he's married to Steph's sister. That's wild. You gotta wonder how they met, you know? Was that just like he's teammates with Steph, so he met Steph's sister? Or was this like before him and Curry were playing on the same team? Because that'd be kind of wild. Your teammate just being like, hey, man, like, I'm dating your sister. Okay. And it is just funny because pro athletes, let's be real, NBA players, they can kind of like get any girl they want. So to choose your sister or your teammate's sister, it's a bold decision. But yeah, him and Curry, family, and definitely really liked each other too. Like watching them, I always felt like Steph kind of helped him stay around Golden State because I literally thought Courtney Lee was a scrub. I never thought he was good at all. He's looked good so far on the Suns, but yeah, remember him in his Warrior days and always wondering, like, I guess Steph just okayed this one. I mean, fair enough. What are you going to do, right? We got a super chat coming in. My super chat animation. There we go. It's giving me trouble today. Toronto Yardy saying, would you trade anyone on the Raptors for a 38-year-old LeBron? Like, sure, I could find maybe some kind of trade to make that happen. Like, I would trade a Gary Trent Jr. Like, I'm actually trying to think of a realistic trade package where the money would work out that I would do for a 38-year-old LeBron. Disclaimer, there'd be absolutely 0 point to picking up a LeBron. But hypothetically, like, it's a tough question to answer. Like, I don't know. Because I wouldn't want to trade. Like, LeBron, is he off contract this year? Or no, he's definitely not a UFA. He's a UFA the year Bronny comes in. So, sure, I would say I'd give up Trent Jr., Christian Coloco, and a first for 2 years of LeBron James from here. If the Lakers want to do that, it's a pretty decent deal. If the Lakers want to do that, we'll finally claim ourselves as LeBronto. Welcome him in for a couple last games, and then Masai can go draft Bryce. LeBron can retire in Toronto, mentor Scotty Barnes, and the rest is history, and maybe win his fifth ring. Lord 2 Senpai saying, imagine if Jordan Poole married Draymond's sister. Look, Jordan Poole is a handsome guy. Like, and if Draymond has a sister that looks anything like Draymond, I think he could do better. Anyways, back to the game. Suns with it on offense. Chris Paul is guarded there by Malachi Flynn. Oh, man. Chris Paul in the mid-range. Vintage CP3. Phoenix now up a point. Malachi hands it off to Anunoby. Thad Young with it. Tries to feed the cutter, but picked off there by Ishmael Wainwright, former Raptor. Forces a turnover there, gets the ball back for Phoenix. Now it's with Courtney Lee. Paul, cross court. Saric. Oh, good job, Thad Young. That's got to be his 4th steal of the game. Seriously. Oh, my God. We're just into the second quarter, and this he has to have 4 steals. Like I said, don't have the box score up, but defensive masterclass right now by Thad Young. Malachi, oh, he could have got called for a travel there. Anunoby, there we go, baby. You guys know I got the OG Anunoby over on points tonight. He's had a good first half so far. Ishmael Wainwright hits a 3. Damn. That must have felt good for him. Phoenix up 2. Scotty with it. Hernan Gomez. Barnes over to Young. Okay, OG. Step back 3. Anunoby misses that. Just short. Rebounded by Landale. Now it's with Courtney Lee again. Landale. Paul. CP3. Gets into the mid-range. Oh, man. He's got the tight dribble still. Saric missing. There we go. A little rebound for OG as well. He's playing well. 7 minutes left until halftime. Oh, man. OG trucks Wainwright. That was like one of those right times, right spot. Took a charge. Bro, Ish Wainwright's making plays versus Toronto. Yeah, Wainwright wasn't really that set, but OG did put him on his back pretty good there, so. Raps turned it over. Great pressure by the Raptors. That's an over and back. Are you serious? Oh my God, that was such a late call. That was such a late call, but I'm happy the ref came correct. It's embarrassing as a ref to need to have the players remind you to make the call. But kudos to him for actually buzzing it or for whistling it down, because that was so clearly an over and back. Zero doubt about it. Good job, Reffy. Siakam over there to Trent Jr. Pascal gets it back. He shoots the 3, misses that. Scotty Barnes fighting for the rebound, can't get it, secured by the Suns. A couple former Raptors on the Suns, actually, because they got Cameron Payne as well. So a couple players the Raptors actually ended up waiving between Cam Payne as well as Ishmael Wainwright. Barnes. Oh, nice. Nice mid-range J. And an offensive foul. Okay, after the bucket, though. It's after the bucket. It looks like the bucket counts. Scotty Barnes knocking down a nice mid-range J. But OG, I believe, getting called under the rim. That's a little bit of a flop, man. You're supposed to be able to bang down low. Chris Paul, fish out of water. Iceman like Gervin saying, kept Decker, Sam Decker, over Wainwright as well. Where is Decker right now? Not in the NBA. Oh, man, turnover for Phoenix. The turnovers in this game, I'm telling you, what's the count at? The teams are just handing the ball to each other right now. I do have a defensive bet on Mikal Bridges to get combined. Oh, Trent Jr. misses. I have him over 1.5 steals and blocks combined. So if anyone knows if he has any defensive stats, let me know. Chris Paul. That's a bit of a push off, not called, and he hits the mid range. He's been perfect in the mid range tonight. Bread and butter. And Biombo's on the Suns. That's right. A lot of recycled Raptors players. I like all those guys, though. Trent Jr., the 3. Let's go. Lord 2 Senpai saying 2016 Biombo was a monster. Man, I swear. That sequence he had in the playoffs where he blocked LeBron and then went and got the transition dunk, that got him a fat contract. Obviously, I'm trolling a bit. Like, he had a really good run with the Raptors, but that man got overpaid. Hype moments in 2016, though. You're definitely right about that, Lord 2 Senpai. Predator Kingdom saying, I swear we can't trade Gary Trent Jr. It's tough. It's really tough. And I saw Tom Moreau mention this the other day, too, and I can't help but feel like it might be accurate. He's got, like, the feeling that Trent Jr. is also probably, like, not the happiest with the Raptors. He's had a weird situation, like, between being forced to come off the bench all the time, which I know he outwardly claims he doesn't care about. A lot of backlash from the media, constant trade rumors. It kind of does make sense that he might even be at the point where, a lot of great teams want him. He's an American. Like, maybe he does want to go play somewhere else. Not that that should ever really be a reason, but I do kind of agree with what Tom Moreau is saying, that maybe he won't even want to re-sign if we don't trade him. So that's where I trust Masai Ujiri to get an accurate read and have a dialogue with Gary. Like, hey, if you are on the team at the upcoming season, like, what kind of money are you looking for? Where do you fit into our plans, etc. But you're right. Trent Jr. is a great player. Like, someone's going to pay him a decent bag. So unless Toronto wants to step up and pay it, and they might have a super max contract for Siakam this offseason, like, I just don't know. I want to keep Gary as well, but I can't help but feel like he is the most likely to be moved. And it's because he's good. We can get something decent back for him, and there's just no guarantees with him at the moment. Bridges. Cross court there to Saric. Torrey Craig misses that. Good rebound there by Anunoby. OG's playing nice. 4:30 left in the game. Or in the half. OG for 3. There we go, man. He's on fire. Anunoby playing great. 45-39. Raps are up by 6. OG's playing solid. Trent Jr.'s playing solid. And it's been enough to give the Raptors a nice lead here at home. Tom Moreau saying FVB or like Fred VanVleet for Thibault question mark. No way. There's just no way. Imagine, I get that Thibault's like a great defender, but could you imagine giving up Fred's shooting upside for Thibault, who literally, like, the guy's such a bad shooter. I'm sorry. Like, his shot mechanics are decent, but like, he doesn't have offensive instincts at all, and he struggles. He really struggles. But you want to talk about someone that can put on the clamps? Matisse Thybulle's a legit, like, he'll probably be all NBA for defense at some point if he hasn't already been. But young player, nice defensive talent. Could not take the trade-off, though, unless there was a lot more involved in that deal. Plus, it would feel weird dealing Fred to the Sixers. Everyone's got their price, but to a division rival who, like, kind of consistently had his number too, I don't know. It just feels weird. Teams don't like to trade within the division. Luke Campanella saying, I'm sending this message to Amateur Hour 2, first channel to DM gets $5. What is this man shilling in the chat here? Luke, what are you up to? Asking me if I hit the gym today. Luke telling me he dropped off Mexican food to my girlfriend and she told you I was streaming. What'd she order? Look at that. Luke picking up the slack for me. Toronto Yardy is saying, hearing rumors about a DeRozan coming back to Toronto. True or false? I got to go with false. Like, I couldn't see that happening. He can't even say Masai's name out loud, let alone want to play for him again. You know, I can't see that happening, unfortunately. Not on his own account. Like, even a trade, like, I don't think the Raptors would do that. Yeah, it's an offensive foul. I like that. Wait, what? Hold on. Not an offensive foul. It's a foul on the floor charged to Scotty Barnes. That was really unnatural shooting movement. I don't know about that. Luke, you messed up. You didn't get her extra cilantro. Torrey Craig for 3. Misses that. OG gets the board. Nice. OG's playing good. Full court pass. Siakam. Oh my God. Oh, they're going to count it. Okay, Bridges almost got it, getting the rundown block. No, it's going to count, though. Luke Campanella pointing out Mary Brown's is fire. It is fire. Okay, top 3 chicken places. Mary Brown's actually number 1. Number 2. No, sorry. Let me change this up. KFC number 1. Number 2, we'll go with Mary Brown's. And then number 3, I'll give it to Popeyes. That's the power ranking. Mikal Bridges with it. Gets his pocket picked there. Raps get the turnover. Siak, or no, oh my God. Scotty Barnes almost with a dumb turnover. He almost ended up on Shaqtin' the Fool, but instead it turns into a bucket. Chris Boucher getting that one. Oh, Scotty Barnes, man. What's going on? He's Shaqtin' the Fool. Okay, Luke, my power ranking's trash. What's yours? Don't disrespect the Colonel. Plus, KFC gets added points because they're almost always attached to a Taco Bell. Oh, man. Mikal Bridges and 1. So Toronto still leads 49-41, but Bridges with a chance for the 3-point play. Okay, I wasn't saying Sando takes. Okay, the top 3 chicken sandwich rating is way different, but like fried chicken places, KFC, Mary Brown's, and then Popeyes. Like, in Popeyes just gets the kind of like the popular nod. Like, I like Popeyes, but does it deserve top 3? It's debatable. But KFC's just the go to fried chicken. Luke says Mary Brown's, Popeyes, KFC. Disrespecting the Colonel. Siakam backing in on Bridges, kicks it out. Barnes for 3. Misses that. Suns get the rebound to Chris Paul. CP3 hits a 3, man. And oh my God, he got the foul too. Chance for a 4-point play. Christian Koloko picks up the foul. Man. CP3's been dialed in this game. Nameless saying Church's Chicken. I actually almost went with that. Oh man, there's this chicken place downtown. I forget the name of it. This was the best chicken sandwich I ever had. I think it was like, it's the one that Shaq, is like a part owner of. Man, it's so good. What's it called? I don't think it's Frankie's. It's man, what is it? I can't believe I disrespected this place by not bringing it up. They got curly fries. Like instant curly fries. Like you don't even get to choose. They just give you the curly fries. What is this place? I don't know. Siakam getting downhill, pump fake, kicks it back out. Thad Young making contact there with Bridges. Wow, that was good defense, good offense, but he misses the shot. Bridges kicks it out. Ends up at CP3. He's been hot. Patrick Suter saying, I'm a season's ticket holder and I gave away my tickets for most games because it's embarrassing to watch. Can't even bear to watch the team right now. Not even from an in-stadium view. At least you can turn off the TV. You can't walk out of the arena as easily. But hey, man, you ever want to get rid of those season tickets or offload a pair, you let me know. Because I'll happily go watch this team suck. I'll take any chance to watch the Raptors live. Even if they're going to be terrible. I find it so cool. When you watch a basketball game in person, you get an understanding of how small the court is. Like on TV, it looks so spread out and the players look like proportional to regular people. But when you watch them in person, you're like, oh my God, this court is not that big. And everyone out there is like 225 plus and like, what, 6'8" to 7'3". Like it looks like a absolute clash of the Titans on the floor, man. They got the rims mic'd up as well. So when there's a miss or a dunk, like it booms through the stadium and they play music. Man, it's hype. Watching a game in person, nothing compares to that. Siakam with it. Cutting in, gets it to Scotty Barnes. Scotty misses, gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out. Boucher, he misses as well. Scotty fighting for it, but it's the Suns that recover. Chris Paul gets it ahead. And then nice finish there by Mikal Bridges. An even nicer find by Chris Paul. Still running the point like a star. He's had a good night. Under a minute now until halftime. Trent Jr. for 3. Misses. Rebounded by Torrey Craig. Oh, Mikal Bridges draws the foul. He misses, and he'll be shooting 2. Foul charge to Pascal Siakam. Tom Moreau saying, am I the only one thinking our passing is often too low? The playmaking is just an issue, man. I agree. We actually do go back into ISO ball a little too often, which is weird because we don't have anyone with an ISO ball skill set really outside of Siakam. Even Trent Jr., like he's a pretty dynamic offensive player, or dynamic's not the right word, explosive offensive player. He's not really like an off the dribble shot maker as much as he is like, I would say catch and shoot more often, but the main point is we shouldn't really have people ISOing much with our skill set, but it happens a lot, which might be why we suck. So yes, Tom, I agree that the passing does look a little too low at the moment. Yeah, Phoenix with the foul to give. Guarded by Torrey Craig. Siakam getting downhill. Gets a tough bucket to go off the glass. And Torrey Craig getting a little chippy there with Chris Boucher. What's going on there? Okay. Chris Paul advances it. 6 seconds left. He's guarded by Scotty. CP3 kicks it back out to the corner. Sidestep. Misses the three. That was an impressive bit of ball movement and driving there by the Suns, especially like with 6 seconds left. They orchestrated that. That's impressive, but they missed the shot. Currently, Raps up by 2 points, 53-51. I'll check out the box score right now. Let me grab my phone. Okay, so right now, the leading scorer for the Toronto Raptors is Siakam with 15, 2 and 4. He's 4 of 9 from the floor, perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line, and he's 1 of 3 from 3-point range. Barnes, 2, 1 and 1, 1 of 5. He's got a steal and a block, but that could be a lot better. OG Anunoby, 12, 3 and 3, 4 of 7 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the line, and then 2 of 4 from 3-point range with a steal to go. He's still got to be the depoy. Anunoby playing nice. Trent Jr., 11, 3 and 1, steal and a block. Thad Young, 2, 4 and 2. He had 3 steals though, and I swear I thought he had a 4th. Had an electric defensive first half. I mean, think about how many turnovers there was in that first half. That was crazy. Thad Young causing a lot of those. Boucher, 7 and 1 in 10 minutes. And he's got a steal as well. So yeah, pretty good half of basketball there for the Raptors. They're up a couple points. Not perfect, but I mean, better than we're used to, I guess. At the moment, it's been an ugly stretch, dude. An ugly, ugly stretch. Let me check out. I mentioned earlier I have that defensive stat bet on Mikal Bridges. Let me see. Clicked into the wrong game. Okay, right now Mikal Bridges, 0 steals, 0 blocks. Man, I guess that's what I get for putting bets down on Suns players. Serves me right. Other action around the NBA right now. Timberwolves and Bucks. T-Wolves are up 34-33 at the moment. Bulls and Pistons. Bulls are up 33 to 27. Hawks and Lakers. Hawks are up 67-62. And then Orlando and Washington. The Wizards are up 60. Orlando. Orlando and Washington and the Wizards are up 83-63. So getting 20-pieced right now in the third quarter. Let me check it out. I got a DeRozan bet tonight. Let me see what he's got. DeMar, what are you doing? What are you doing, DeMar? He's got... Oh, what? He's 0 of 4. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Okay. How many minutes are we into this game? I mean, 0 of 4 is bad. No. Okay, we're already in the second quarter, dude. Get a bucket. I have him for 42 combined points, rebounds, and assists. So, whatever. Like, 2 rebounds, 2 assists in the first quarter. That's nice. But get a bucket, bro. You're 0 of 4. You're a walking bucket. Mustafa, peace out, man. Thank you for coming into the chat. Always great seeing you. SGE asking, where's Flynn? Flynn's been playing. He got like, I think, 8 minutes maybe in the first half? No, a little less, I think. But he was on the court, shot a couple threes, missed a couple threes. He didn't record any points. His exact stat line is 7 minutes, 1 assist, and he's 0 of 3. So guess he got yanked pretty quick tonight. All right, who's the Subway substantial player at half? It is Pascal Siakam. Subway, you're talking about Bullway. Tom Moreau saying, as a Banton fan, glad he's playing at the 905 and getting minutes. Definitely. Nothing wrong with going to the 905. Like, so many of the great players we have had to start out there, won a championship there. It's cool, man. I think that the 905 has been a great asset to the Raptors, so I'm happy he's getting the time on court as well. SGE saying Thad Young is great on offense, but he is getting hunted on defense, and his perimeter defense is horrendous. The guy had 3 steals in the first half, but yeah, he does. He can get walked on the perimeter kind of bad, but I don't mind him in the paint helping the guard. I find that's where he gets most of his steals, actually. But yeah, perimeter defense, he's lost a bit of that lateral quickness. I'll agree with you there. On the interior, I think he's a pretty good help defender. He's just so good at coming around that weak side and stealing the ball or getting his hand in a lane on the pick and roll. Like he's very good at that stuff. So what's my guy Scotty Barnes got for assists right now? He's got 1. I only need him to get 3. So I think 2.5 more for him's doable. And he's got to do something. Michael asking, would you trade some Raptors players for DeMar DeRozan? I guess, but no. Realistically, there's no point in trading for DeMar. He doesn't want to come here. He wouldn't like change our overall trajectory for the better. It'd be a ridiculous move. So I can't even really say that I would. I mean, he's great talent, sure. Like if you want a 1-for-1 him and Gary Trent Jr., sure. Um, but like the realistic deal you need to do to get DeRozan, I guess DeRozan might be in his last season too. So maybe I wouldn't even do that 1-for-1 because he wouldn't want to re-sign here. Trent Jr., maybe you could re-sign him. I don't know, man. Perplexing question, but I can tell you for certain that Debo will not be back in Toronto, which is sad, but he can't stomach what happened very clearly. And I don't blame him, but SGE pointing out that they keep pulling Thad out of the paint with the pin down actions. They do, and you're right. When he gets the perimeter, like not the same amount of lateral speed that he had one day. If you guys get an opportunity, you can already see I got that Cool Bet sponsor play of the day up on the screen. Hopefully that's going to cash in the second half for us. Cool Bet's been great about getting us boosted odds on their site, which we get to choose. So if you ever have a pregame bet, Tom Moreau, I'm talking to you. You ever have a bet that you want me to get boosted on Cool Bet? Send me a message. I'll get it boosted. If you guys want to sign up for Cool Bet, you can do so in the description of this video. Use our link to sign up there. Like I said, they're a Canadian brand. They're Ontario based. They are for the player as well, which I gotta respect. Cool Bet's a lot of they got a lot of great promotions when it comes to Canadian teams. If you're a Blue Jays fan, all throughout the summer, I swear they always have the best odds for the money line for the Jays. They're a great book. I've used them before. I'll use them after, and I definitely use them right now. Check them out in the description of this video, and let's hope that Cool Bet sponsor play of the day can cash for me. Tom Moreau saying, I would have loved DeMar at the start of the season, but definitely not now. Agreed. I mean, we always knew we needed more shooting, so DeMar DeRozan brings that and some size. But yeah, at this point, like to pick him up for a team that's debating on whether or not we want to tank it wouldn't make any sense. Shout out Debo though, a legend. SG asking, what about Cole Anthony? I actually do like Cole Anthony. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I actually would not at all. I really like Cole Anthony actually. If you're giving me the choice between Cole Anthony or Emmanuel Quickly, I think most people would probably go with Cole Anthony, but I'm a bit higher on the potential of Emmanuel Quickly. I really like him. I think he's a year younger as well, so that's probably again one of the reasons maybe that I would give Cole Anthony a step over Quickly right now. But no, man, Emmanuel Quickly is the real deal. I really like him. I think that I might need to go with Quickly over Cole Anthony if we were to do a trade for either one. Like which player would you guys prefer if you could add one to the team right now? Tom Moreau making a point here, and I got to touch on this because, of course, this is a thing that a lot of people wonder. He's saying, I looked up CoolBet. I don't like handing ID over to betting sites. So, of course, anywhere you're going to submit an ID, especially online, like you're going to want to do your due diligence, and credit to Tom for doing it. But what I will say is the reason they ask you this is because it's a legal industry. If you're going to use the sports book, they need to know that you're an Ontario resident and that you're of age. It's like, you need to present your ID at the liquor store if you're going to buy alcohol to show that you're of age to do so. And that's the same sort of system with sports betting. Plus, it's not legal everywhere, right? So the reason you need to hand over your ID is because the government's involved. The same governing body that printed that ID is also regulating the sports book. So I wouldn't worry about that. Again, of course, some people are just uncomfortable with it, and by all means, like if you don't want to gamble, you don't need to gamble. But for all the people out there that are interested in it and might already do it, I got to give big kudos to CoolBet. I've got my accounts everywhere, and a lot of them I have needed to upload ID for. Thankfully, I've never had any issues. I don't really know anyone that has either. And CoolBet's for sure got a great reputation. So again, all respect to anyone that doesn't want to do that, but just so you guys are aware, it's part of the legal process now, and it's the same thing as buying booze or anything else that's an age restricted legal industry. Man, we got the guys simping over Kia Nurse in the chat. SGE saying I really like Austin Reeves. I don't mind him. Okay, bringing up an interesting player here as well, saying, what if we got back DeLon Wright? DeLon Wright would be great on this team, and I think DeLon Wright's still underrated to this day. A really good bench guard. I'm a big fan of him, and he's got good length for the guard position too. I'm a big DeLon Wright advocate, have been always. So I would not be at all against getting him back. Michael plays saying, would you trade Gary for Quickly? Wow, that's a tough question because of course Emmanuel Quickly is not as good as Gary Trent Jr. Like the Knicks get the immediate better player. That's not debatable. Could Emmanuel Quickly get to the point that Gary Trent Jr. is at now? I think he could. It's not guaranteed, but I think the potential is there. And the reality is, as a young player, you'll have an opportunity to re-sign Emmanuel Quickly and keep him around. Gary Trent Jr., I don't think you would. So the Knicks will essentially get a rental unless they're successful in convincing Trent Jr. to stay and paying him over $20 million to do so. So you would offload that problem to the Knicks, that problem and uncertainty for a really good young player who will be cheap to keep around for multiple years and could potentially turn into that. Don't kill me for saying it. I would maybe be willing to do that. To do a Trent Jr. for Emmanuel Quickly. I feel like you'd need more if you're the Raptors. I definitely feel like you'd need more, but we got to remember, like, the Knicks would get a rental player, and the Raps probably won't be able to keep him. And I do think Quickly is, like, he's got better than good potential. Like, I don't know where to put this. Let me think of a comparable that I could give him. Like, he's got solid upside. Like, I think he would be a better player than, like, a DeLon Wright ever was. Again, that's not saying too much. Just came to mind because we mentioned guards and how they would fit with the Raptors. But no, man, it's tempting. It's interesting food for thought. I don't know. I still feel like we would want more back. So Lore 2 Senpai saying Gary for Quentin Grimes and Quickly. That would be something I could get behind even a little bit more. A lot of people are really high on Quentin Grimes' game. His stats don't blow you away, but just a really solid player. Scotty Barnes with it. Scotty brings it up floor. Throws it over there to Siakam. There we go, man. We got the second half underway. Trent Jr. And one, man, there was contact there. He gets the bucket, but I thought that was going to be an and one for certain. Oh, good steal there by Scotty Barnes. Ayton lost the handle, and Scotty was there to take it away from him. Oh, wow. Ishmael Wainwright. No, that was Josh Okogie. But then the steal by Trent Jr. He gets the ball right back. Siakam. I got to say, man, I really like Josh Okogie. He's real good. You see the dunk he had this season? That was ridiculous. Trent Jr. and one. Man, he's come out firing this half. Wow. The three and the damage. Okay, oh, there you go. My animations are going now. What a play. Gary Trent Jr. Hits the extra as well. That's 5 quick points for Gary to start up the second half. And a steal. Gets the possession back for the Raptors that he ends up scoring on. Oh, there you go. Gary's looking energized right now. I love it. Wow, Mikal Bridges hits a 3 straight away. Scotty Barnes. Pascal kicks it out. Trent Jr. Pascal for 3. Misses that. Rebounded there by Scotty Barnes. Siakam kicks it. Anunoby, come on. Misses that. And then a rebound there. That was a good rebound by Mikal Bridges. Suns are going the other way. And then a foul called on Pascal Siakam. It's going to be side out of bounds. Michael Pester saying Raps just need some playmaking again. They do. They really do. Everyone's so quick to say shooting, which is true. But, oh, there we go. Anunoby, a steal off the inbounds, and then the run-out dunk. Good anticipation there by OG. All right, Chris Paul brings it up. The pick comes. He takes the pick. Driving downhill. Feeds it in. Wow, man. Josh Okogie does not want to shoot that ball. Oh, and Trent Jr. with a steal. The amount of turnovers in this. Oh! Oh! Dude, I was not expecting that. Big transition dunk. Nick Nurse, what are you doing? Oh, Nick Nurse. What's the point of that? Look, we get it. You got your guys back. What were you going off about? Is he just mad there was no foul call? Like, it wasn't that, man. Okay, whatever. I get it. Like, we're not taking this season that seriously anymore, and we're up big in the game. But legit, like, why? Why bother with that tech? Like, over what? We got 2 techs. Is that why Nurse was complaining in the first place? Like, what just happened? I look at when the guy's on the court, like in the ref's ear. Wow. Interesting turn of events there, but Gary Trent Jr. looking electric, taking the D to the O, gets the steal on the one end and the flush on the other. A really unsuspecting dunk. Like, Gary's a layups guy, but he gets some height there, some bounce there, and jams it over Josh Okogie. That was sweet. Okay, this makes sense. So Lord 2 Senpai saying Gary Trent Jr. got a tech. That's why Nick was mad. Okay, that's really bad. I really don't understand why he would have got a tech for that. That's bad. See, I didn't realize. I just, next thing I knew, Nick Nurse was on the court, and I'm like, what are you doing? I thought he was complaining that Gary was fouled, and I was like, what are you talking about? But that makes sense a little bit more, at least, if they teed up Gary, which supposedly they did. See, it's tough, guys. I don't have the volume fully the way up on this TV because I don't want it to come over the microphone, so I missed that for a second. That is so weird that Trent Jr. got teed up. He can't even enjoy the dunk. He didn't do anything. He just kind of like gave a little hesitation stare and then went. That's it. That's literally it. All right, let's see. He gets the dunk. Okay. I couldn't see why he got teed up there. Okay, they rescinded the technical. That's interesting. So it's just the one on Gary that got called. Wow. Don't see that often. Chris Paul kicks it over. Josh Okogie misses that. Batted around. Raptors fighting for it. Good job by Koloko on ball defense, but it's kickball. It's going to stay with the Suns. Yeah, I heard the broadcast say they rescinded Knicks Tech, which they did. They only shot one. The Suns did. Oh, good job, Scotty Barnes, picking the pocket there of Chris Paul. And great action defensively for him. Siakam kicks it out, ends up at Anunoby. Siakam gets the three to go. There we go. Nice job, Pascal. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that on a technical foul either. Like, technical fouls are pretty subjective, so to rescind one is kind of interesting. But I'll take it. Missed shot, but they're going to say a loose ball foul charged to Koloko. Phoenix is getting the ball back. Chris Paul with it. Saric driving in. He's fouled. He's going to be shooting two. That seemed like a light foul too, but... And they're going to charge it to Siakam. Siakam's like, nah, you got to give that to Koloko. Wraps up by 11 right now, but Saric at the line. Saric hits his first. Saric hits both. Wraps up by 9 points. Scotty Barnes. Ooh, I thought he was going to go for a dunk, but a nice layup. I'll take it. Getting right downhill. Oh, good job. Scotty Barnes knocks it loose. Oh, man, almost got it to go off Chris Paul. Wow, man. Scotty Barnes active on the defensive end tonight. Impressive. Wow, he's locked in on defense right now. Trying to do everything. You can tell when Scotty Barnes is juiced up. Oh. Chris Paul hits a 3 in his face. Okay, you can tell Scotty's got the flow back a little bit. Give him the ball. Give him the ball. Please. Oh, dude. Well, Scotty's feeling himself. Trent Jr. for 3. Missing. And then OG the putback. Let's go. My animations are not working right now. Forgive me. But OG Anunoby, the putback flush. 2 hands for safety. Let's go. Saric, floater, hits it. Christian Coloco's getting lost out there a little bit. Wraps up by 8. Scotty, he's going to the line to shoot 2. Good job, Scotty. He's feeling it right now, guys. He's feeling it. Yeah, what is Precious's shirt like? Fat Albert? Like, who is that? Tom Moreau saying never fails. Bet the opponent and the Raptors win. That's the emotional hedge, buddy. But that is just the emotional hedge. But we need you betting on the Raptors or on the other team every single game. Yeah, Scotty Barnes looks active right now. Like, he looks confident. He looks like he's playing with some purpose right now. Not that he doesn't all. Wow, he has moments, but Scotty Barnes looking dialed in tonight. Bridges slipping, recovers, drops it down low to Ayton. Ayton, the feed pass. Wow, good basketball there by the Suns. They get the 2-hand jam. Trent Jr. with it. Thought about shooting. Gets it to Siakam. Siakam downhill. Backing in there on Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig fading. Ooh, off the glass. Okay. I don't know if you call it bank, but we'll take it. Let's go. Nice bucket there over Torrey Craig for Pascal Siakam. And guys, I got to plug in my laptop. It's about to die on me. Ayton gets the floater. Timeout. Siakam turns it over. Outlet pass to Bridges, who gets the flush. OG. And a blocking foul. Let's go. We'll take it. Oh, dude, they want a review on that. They're going to challenge it. Yeah. It's not surprising me that they're going to challenge it, but good hard take there by Anunoby. He's had a great game, honestly. Wraps up 76 to 89. They got to stay in the, or sorry, 76 to 68. They got to keep a foot on the gas here because the Suns are definitely not finished. Yeah, Tom Moreau saying thought that was a charge. I thought so too. So they'll probably win this challenge, but we'll see. Okay, I got to check my Scotty Barnes assists bet. Still at 1 assist. These online casino ads. Guys, what's your favorite casino game? Let me know. I know not everyone here's of age, but I'm curious, Tom, what's your favorite casino game? Ryan in the chat saying, "Woo, Pascal Banky boy." Hey, he got the bank there over Torrey Craig. That was a nice shot. Tom Moreau saying we need a Zamboni for sweat. Yeah, the floor is so slippery right now. Um, a lot of turnovers this game. That would probably be a reason why, but like a crazy amount of turnovers. Tom Moreau saying blackjack. I'm a blackjack guy as well. You know what? Sarge's feet were moving a little bit. Maybe it's not enough to reverse it. Let's see. You know what? He was pretty set. If they could redo that play, the right call is a charge, but do they have enough to overturn it? Like the call on the floor should always take precedence. Ryan saying refs having a rough night tonight. Yeah, they're rescinding technical fouls. It's getting wild out here. I've never seen that happen before. Call is overturned. Offensive foul. Michael Pester saying blackjack as well. We're all blackjack fans. I was expecting someone to come out with like a pie gow, something, or baccarat, but baccarat is pretty common. But... Oh, Tom Rose saying ever played James Bond's favorite game, baccarat. I have not, but I understand it a little bit. I'm a pretty plain blackjack guy. I play roulette sometimes, but hey, we got the game underway. Aiton with it. Hands it off there. Chris Paul back over to Saric. Floater misses. Tapped out. Trent Jr. gets the rebound. There we go, Gary. We need you grinding on every category. Oh, man. Scotty Barnes with a nice approach and good shot, but misses. If he misses, is it really a good shot? I thought it was. Chris Paul throws it back out, gets it right back on the give and go, gets downhill, dribbling against Koloko, and they call it travel. All right, good job, Christian Koloko. Technical foul, a delay of game charge to Phoenix. Oh, the refs are okay. I've seen both coaches irate at the officials tonight. This is getting to be hilarious. Also, does Gary Trent Jr. have a tattoo of a cherub holding a AK-47? Am I seeing things? It's a hard tattoo. And a technical on Chris Paul. Yeah, this is a close game. It's getting wild that the technicals being handed out left, right, and center. Wow. That was a pretty light technical foul. Man, look, I'll take it. I'll take it. But wow. Man, that's a big sequence. Trent Jr. knocking it down. Okay. Torrey Craig hands it off. Plays called. A foul will be charged to the Raptors. Live in-game total is 224.5. Cratefoot saying, put Gary back as a starter. Nameless saying, Gary is a hard dude, my brother. Yeah, he's got some crazy tattoos. The cherub, which for those who don't know, cherub's like a little baby angel, like the ones that you would see on like soap advertising, you know, little winged baby angels. He's got one holding an AK. Damn. Chris Paul in the mid range misses that. Good break for the Raptors there. Scotty Barnes gets the board. Kicks it over to Trent. Trent Jr. for three. Get me my assist. Oh, no. You guys see that Cool Bet sponsored play of the day? I need another assist for Siakam. Or not Siakam, for Scotty. I think I need two more, actually. That would have been one, but Gary misses. Ayton in the high post. Backing in on Thad Young. There we go. Ayton misses. Good job, Malachi. Swoops in to get the rebound from Ayton. Oh, good. Dude, it is not every day you see Trent Jr. throw a pass like that, but Thad Young unable to finish. And Gary's rebounding, passing, like getting steals again. This is what we need. Guys playing all categories. Let's go. Flynn fouls CP3, but it should just be side out of bounds for the Suns. Nameless saying Otto looks good enough to play to me. Yeah, dude. What is Otto Porter Jr. dealing with that is keeping him out this long with virtually no updates? Like, what is the issue right now with him? Scotty Barnes with it. Hand it off to Flynn. Trent Jr. spinning around, kicks it back out to Barnes. Scotty, jumper. Oh, dude, that's such a tough break. That's a good shot. He misses, though. Chris Paul. Out. Wainwright. What? Man, what? Ishmael Wainwright knocking down a three. He looks a little different. I don't know what it is about Ishmael Wainwright, but he looks different right now. Malachi misses that, almost out of bounds. Suns bring it up the court. Chris Paul misses, rebounded there by Flynn. Trent Jr. Deep mid-range. Hits it. Oh, man. Gary Trent Jr. knocking that down. Out of bounds off Courtney Lee. There we go. Raps get the ball back. Turnovers galore for both teams. Nameless pointing out it's a toe injury that's keeping Otto out. I did know that, but what's up with the toe is my question. Is it broken? Like what? Why is this man always out with like zero updates as well? All-star voting. Let's send Jeff Doughton. Lord 2 Senpai saying Otto Porter Jr. It's a punny guy. There you go. Siakam 20, Trent Jr. 25, and then Anunoby 16. Like a team with this many good players, really, what the hell's going on? Let me look through the other NBA scores in a sec. Trent Jr., he's got the ball. He's got the hot hand too. Gets it over to Malachi. Malachi drops it off. Thad Young. And one. There we go. Thaddeus Young. He'll go to the line with a chance to complete the three-point play. There we go. Michael Pester saying, okay, it's the toe, a.k.a. the classy tank. That's what it really is. They know if they put Otto back out on the floor, he's going to go run it back to another finals. And hurting our chances of getting Wembanyama. Do the Sixers not play? Oh, they do. Here they are. Washington hits the floater. Drops it off. Ends up over there at Trent Jr. Thad Young. Trent gets it back off the errant pass. Trent. Oh my God, man. He's a walking bucket right now. Let's go. Wow. Washington Jr. Scotty. Missing that. Rebounded by Jock Landale. Scotty Barnes trying to go coast to coast there. Wow. Wainwright misses. Malachi. Oh, no. That should have been an alley-oop. Bridges misses. Rebound Barnes. Outlet pass. Trent Jr. Oh, my God, dude. Wow. Great pass by Scotty Barnes. Gary Trent Jr. going up hard. And then who fouled him there? Was that Torrey Craig? Oh, it was Wainwright. Wainwright trying to injure some former teammates here. Wow. Washington Jr. misses. Rebound being fought for, but then Wainwright, Landale, they can't get it. And then whistle, foul called. Yeah, going against Chris Boucher. Two free throws for Landale. Almost got out of that with a defensive stop, but Landale's going to go to the line to shoot two. Tom Moreau. Okay, yeah. Hold on, actually. Who's mentioning the football? Yeah, Tom Moreau saying he wanted to play football but had chronic turf toe. Are you talking about Okay, yeah, we're definitely still just talking about Otto Porter. For a second I thought we were talking about the fact that Ishmael Wainwright, I think he had an option to play football at Baylor. So when I just saw it in the chat for a second, I was wondering if that's what you were talking about, but there's a few guys in the NBA that could have gone the football route actually. I'm trying to think of who they are. There was a couple. Um, Obviously LeBron and AI are like number 1 and 2 in terms of football records in the state of Ohio, which is crazy. Well, that does it. I'm just looking through the different box scores right now. Philly struggling a little bit. Guys, put it in the chat. I'm curious. The other night, you guys heard me go off about how much I like the Grizzlies and respect them. I admitted they're probably my second favorite team in the league. Who's your second favorite team? I'm curious. Among Raptors fans, who do you guys cheer for if it's not the Raptors or the second closest? I'm curious. Oh, Jalen Suggs could have played football. That's right. Why do I want to say Aaron Gordon could have as well? I mean, he definitely could have, but I feel like he played. Nage saying Dallas solely because of Luca. I gotta admit, Dallas is up there for me too. They're probably like a top 3 or 4 team for me to love to watch because of Luca. Like he's amazing. Tom Moreau saying, I feel like I'm watching the Raptors circa 1997. It's before I was even born. Dal L saying, oddly enough, given how bad they've been, I usually find myself cheering on Chicago. A little bit of DeMar DeRozan love there. Not a bad team. Tom Moreau saying, I don't believe in second favorites, but I like Brooklyn's unis. Fair enough. But they're pretty plain, man. Oh, I mean, that's a good thing. Jock Landale off the pick and roll gets a dunk. 86 to 81. Raps got to put themselves firmly into that driver's seat again. Malachi Flynn kicks it out. Thad Young thought about it. Pump fake behind the back. Driving back in on Landale. The floater goes. Okay, crafty little bucket there from Thad Young. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Siakam. Driving in. Shooting the mid-range. Jay missing. Rebounded there by Landale. 4-point game. Siakam the kickball. That's good defense, but a kickball. John Doe saying Thaddeus old. LOL. You guys got all the puns today. Three is good for Ishmael Wainwright. He's been playing a lot tonight too, and playing well. A little bit of a revenge factor. It's a 1-point game. Jeff Doughton. Over there to Boucher. Nice cut. Oh, wow. Jeff Doughton. The one-touch bounce pass. That was beautiful passing. Wow. Wow, what a tic-tac-toe play for the Raptors there. Great unit passing. And Jeff Doughton with the steal. Doughton. The layup in transition. There we go, man. Wow. Great job by Jeff Doughton there. It is the same commercials every single time. Everybody hyping up Jeff Doughton in the chat right now. All right, let me check out the box score. Okay, so currently, let me pull up the game. Okay, so Siakam right now 22-5. Ananobi 16-4-4. Trent 29-4-1. There we go. Thad Young 8-4-2. Chris Boucher 7-1. Jeff Doughton 2 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, transition bucket. People are hyping him up. Let's see. John saying Jiffy Jeff, smooth as butter, peanut butter. Shout out Jiffy. This is crazy timing for Jeff Doughton. Like, coach hasn't played him much at all, and we're putting him in a really key time of the fourth, or the fourth at all in a close game, I should just say. Good job. Good defense there by the Raptors. Suns miss. Siakam out there to Doughton. Doughton gives it up to Malachi. Flynn kicks it back. Siakam. Ooh, that was a good set piece, but can't get it to go. Foul charge to Chris Boucher. Dario Saric is going to shoot too. Is Jack Armstrong talking about astrology on the live? On the broadcast? Interesting. Malachi gives it over there to Thad Young. Gets it back. Malachi driving down, kicking it back. Gets picked off there by Wainwright. Wow, man. Ishmael Wainwright having a big impact on tonight's game. Both ends. Saric for three. He misses. Jock Landale gets it. Washington Jr. misses as well. Jock Landale gets it back. Oh, and an errant pass. That was so bad by Courtney Lee. He's had a couple of those this game. He has had a couple of those. All right, it's a 3-point game. One possession separating us and the Suns right now. Raps with it on offense. Siakam. Oh, off the dribble, man. Beautiful bucket. Gets the layup to go. I don't know if I call it a layup, but a tough take to the rim. Gets it to go off the backboard. Washington Jr. Tough bucket for him as well. Really good defense by the Raptors, but he's had a game as well. Siakam misses that, gets the foul call though. Okay, 7:40 left in the game. Most points in a month record set by Vince Carter with 487. Siakam, second all time right now in December of 2022. I just didn't see the amount, but balling out. I think he had 422. Or has, I should say. No. Good defense there by Toronto. We get the ball back. Trent tries to get it. Oh, Ishmael Wainwright denying the entry pass to Siakam. He's playing great. You know he's playing with a chip on his shoulder tonight. Wow. Something about Ish Wainwright looks different. I don't know what it is. Do you guys see that? Pascal, mid range. Just misses that over Wainwright. Wainwright's got him in handcuffs right now, dude. Tapped around. Raptors get it. Siakam. Oh my God. Charged a. He commits a charge on Wainwright, dude. Ishmael Wainwright being a complete star stopper right now for Phoenix. Man. Mikal Bridges. Chris Paul hits a three. Oh my God. Got dogs barking at my house right now. Apologies, everyone. Someone knocked at the door. Chris Paul with it. Chris Paul out there to Bridges, down to who is that? That's Ish Wainwright, and then he picks up a charge. There we go. Let's get the ball back. Siakam with the ball. Just over 5 minutes to go here. Trent Jr. Oh my God. He's money. Hits the shot. Here we go, Gary. Paul kicks it out. Saric down to Bridges. Bridges for three. Hits it. Man, tie game. We feeling overtime in the air tonight. Let's see if we can avoid that. Gary Trent. Over there to Pascal. Pascal. Driving. Kicking back out. Boucher thought about it. Oh, Chris Paul picks his pocket. The pass in transition gets to Mikal Bridges, who finishes. That's going to be a timeout called for Toronto. Wow. Phoenix takes the lead, and we already have the tanking comments popping up in the chat. Man. 5-piece poet saying Scotty and Scooty. Scoot Henderson, man. See you at the lottery. Oh, dude, what is going on? All right, let me pull up the scores of some other games tonight. So right now across the NBA, the Lakers are up 120 to 116 on the Hawks. Minnesota and Milwaukee. Minnesota's up 70 to 63. Philadelphia and the Pelicans, 60 to 67. The Pelicans are ahead. Nuggets and Heat, 34 to 30. The Nuggets are ahead. And then Wizards Magic. The Wizards won 119 to 100. That's not too surprising. There was a lot of guys out for the Magic tonight. 30-piece for Kristaps, a 30-piece triple-double, or triple-double, double-double. Kevin Mao saying, looks like the Suns will win. If Toronto does lose, it will be a terrible game for them to lose. Yeah, I mean, like, every loss, we get closer and closer to kind of selling the season. If it's not already sold, depending on who you ask. Siakam, beautiful move to the rim. Shielding with his body, getting around Ishmael Wainwright and getting the bucket. Love to see it. Tie game. Bridges fouled. He misses the shot. He's going to be shooting 2. Bridges hits his first. Oh, damn. We got a super chat coming in from Tom Moreau. If I can ever get my animations to play. There we go. He's saying Delano Banton, 37 points at the 9:05. Man, I'm telling you, Delano's like, he's very clearly too good for the G League, but just struggling to find that identity that's going to keep him around in the NBA. Hope the best for him, though. That's awesome. Shout out Tom Moreau for dropping some good news there in the chat. Trent Jr. Spinning, shooting. Gets it to go. Gary, man, ties up the game in the mid-range. He's been on fire tonight. Let's go. Chris Paul, mid-range, missing. Rebounded there by Koloko, and he's fouled. Siakam with it, guarded by Wainwright. It's been an interesting matchup tonight, but Wainwright's holding his own and being physical. Scotty for 3. Let's go! Hey, what a shot. Scotty Barnes stretching the floor, hitting a clutch one for the Raptors. That was big. 104 to 101. Big time shot by the second year player, Scotty B. Ayton in the post, hook shot. Missing that. Okay, let's up the tempo here, man. Foot on the gas. Siakam throws it out there to Trent Jr. The pick comes. Gary for 3. Misses. Rebound tapped out, and they're going to call a foul. Love to see it. Love to see it. Charge to Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig's a chippy, talkative player. Like he's got an interesting attitude about. I didn't know he had this kind of edge when he plays. Good job by Koloko drawing that off-ball foul, or loose ball foul, I should say. Siakam driving in. Barnes for 3. Oh, he just misses it. The long rebound ends up with Ayton. Trent Jr. almost picks it off, but it's out of bounds. The Suns are getting the ball back. 2 minutes left in the game. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. The turnover there, okay. A violation charge to the Suns. The Raptors are getting the ball back. It was an 8-second violation, I believe. That's amazing. There we go. Koloko. No way. No way. Christian Koloko hitting a huge three-pointer. Dude, what? Man, you got to be excited for the rookie right now. What a big shot. Who would have thunk? Christian Koloko in the clutch from beyond the arc hits a big-time 3. The whole bench is juiced up about it. Everyone's loving it. Oh, my God. And a nice shot, too. Yeah, man. Oh. Christian Koloko. I wasn't expecting that, but nice shot. Big time bucket for the Raptors, up 107 to 101. Yeah, 5-piece poet pointing it out. It looked clean. That was good shooting mechanics the whole way through. I mean, for a guy that picked up basketball late in life, he does have a really nice touch. Christian Koloko. Man, Raptors forcing 27 turnovers. It's been a crazy night. Some slippery floors, some bad officiating, and a defensive team from the Raptors that have come to play, leading to 27 turnovers for the Suns. I cannot believe Koloko just did that. Koloko is the new Curry. Facts. Shout out Vintage Pimpage. Dropped off. Torrey Craig tried to dunk it. That's a... Bro, that wasn't even close to being a dunk. He tried him, though. Yeah, he was in the restricted area. That's a good call. I respect it, though. You're not going to let him throw it down on you like that. Good job by Christian Koloko. Missing the shot is Craig. Currently with Trent Jr. Barnes sets the pick. Gary. Step back three. Missing that. Koloko's fouled. Okay. Koloko misses the free throw. Koloko hits the second. There we go. Game's not done. Only up by 6 points. That's 2 possessions. Raptors need to stop here. Bridges. They call the foul. Yeah, that's an unnatural offensive movement. I think that's an offensive foul. Certainly not a defensive one. If I had to say. Dr. Red saying, Josh, if the Raps win, can you get dreads? It's too late. Like the Raptors are already in too good of a position. Plus, I don't think me having dreadlocks is going to be a universally liked thing. So I'll probably won't do it. But I'll go get. If you were watching the live stream where we had the top 3 haircuts of all time. I think we went with the Skullet, insane haircut, the Mark Davis haircut, and I forget the other, and the rat tail. Maybe I'll do one of those. Stands. It stands. That's a tough go. Bridges hits the second as well. 4-point game. So still a 2 possession game. Raptors are going to want to use all the clock they possibly can. Pascal heading to the line. Does not make the shot, but he'll be shooting 2. Siakam hits the first. Oh, he misses. Scotty with it. Gets the putback to go over a 2-possession game now with 50 seconds left. Scotty Barnes has come to life in the second half. Chris Paul shoots. Missing. Rebound for Trent. Okay. Oh, Scotty gets it picked. Wow, Ishmael Wainwright. Oh, man. Ish Wainwright getting a little personal. Okay. Trent Jr. heads to the line. So, guys, that is a ball game. Here we go. Great job by the Raptors. This one is pretty much in the bag. 111 to 104. Just free throws for Trent Jr. at this point. Now waiting to happen. It's been a real one. It's been a fun one. Let me pull up the box score here to quickly go over it. Gary Trent Jr., 33, 5, and 2. OG Anunoby, 16, 5, and 4. Siakam, 26, 2, and 6. And then Barnes, 11, 5, and 3. He did come on in the second half. And Barnes also with 3 steals and a block. Thad Young had a 4-steal night, which is impressive. 3 of which came in the first half. What a game. There we go. And Gary hits his first at the line. Does that give him 34? Anyhow, guys, what a game. This has been awesome. If you're watching right now, do me a favor, drop a like spike on this video. Also, if you haven't checked it out yet, in the description of this video, you can find a link to CoolBet to sign up. Check out their sportsbook. I've always used it. It's a great platform. And more Raptors bets to come. The one that we placed tonight, let me see exactly right now, because I think OG, yeah, OG he only has 16. And then Scotty, he got there on the assist. Scotty has 3, but it's not enough for me to cash tonight. You guys need to start betting for me in the Discord. Let me know what I should be putting my money on. Hop in there, join the party. And guys, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. I'll see you guys next game.